Let's talk about business. What is my pay rate? So listen, the first thing, that is a great question. The pay rate. When I first started the crown case, my pay rate was insane. Okay? When I first started the crown case, I paid extremely too much money, right? I paid too much money, and when you pay too much money, the money gets more and more because after a while, you have to give raises, right? The thing is, when you go to jobs, when you go to different jobs or whatever, these jobs, they always have an end cap, right? They always got an end cap. You can't just go higher, 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 higher. Jobs have end caps. If you start at 100,000, the end cap is probably 130. That's it. So that means you're not going to get to 130 until you've been at 15, 20 years, right? Us being black folks and us being given and us trying to look out for our people, we starting that little crazy little job. They look pack these little. In the beginning we only be having 15, 20 orders, and we be paying them $20 an hour. That's too high. That is extremely too. Ain't nobody paying $20 an hour to pack no orders. Okay? Bitch, fucking people that work forklifts ain't getting paid $20 an hour. Okay? That is one thing you have to learn. If you're trying to pull somebody from another job, I understand. But still, you do not have to pay them so much money to pull them. You already giving them higher. $2 is higher. If they getting paid $12, off from 14. They already getting paid more. $14 more. Okay? I did that so bad, and I lost so much money in the beginning. I started everybody that first came work with me $20 an hour. Now, when you make so much money, that don't even bother you. You feel like, oh, there ain't nothing, because you really don't be seeing it. You making so much money, you don't even see the money. When you don't see money, you don't worry about money. And that's the problem. Because when you come to a point where you're not making the same money you was making years ago, then you start realizing, oh, that was too much. This was too high. I shouldn't have paid this much. Shouldn't get that much. That tip was too high. You start really realizing how much money you spent in the past. And that's when I really realized, damn, I started out my payments too high. Okay? So you have to really find out how much the job you are offering, how much that job costs. Find that out. Find out how much jobs be costing. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, may do 15. Especially for a minor job, as in them sitting in a suite right next door to Popeyes. Don't be trying to pay them those $20 an hour because you're trying to look out for them. You don't got time for that right now. You are trying to grow your business, and you don't got time to pay nobody no $20 an hour. I did that so bad. So don't do that. Do not do that in the beginning. Do not, because you don't know where you're gonna be next year. So don't do that. Don't do that. I don't know what minimum wage is right now. If it's 15, that's crazy. When I was working, it was $7.25. So I don't know what it is right now. But all I'm saying is, in the beginning, do not pay so much money. Unless you are paying them to take over everything you doing, don't pay them so much money. The pros and cons of private label. The pros and cons of private label is this box was already made. Private label mean it was already made. They already have it in stock. And they just want to put your logo on it. That's what private label mean, okay? Okay, so private label mean we have hundreds of thousands of these boxes and we are trying to get rid of them. That's what it means. Let me put your logo on this and I sell it to you for and buy 100 of them, right? Buy 100. So that's what private label is. Is it bad? No. Why is it no? Because stuff like this, it's not bad. It's only a box, right? Now, what makes it bad is if it's a pallet. So let's say this is a private label pallet. Now, this is a custom pallet by Colored Rain, right? This is a custom pallet. So if this was a private label, that means this pallet was already made, right? All they're going to do is put your logo right here. These colors was already made. So they mean they got hundreds of thousands of these pallets lying around in their warehouse. They're just waiting on you to put your logo right here. But the only thing bad about it is there are 1,500 other businesses that got the same pallet. And you don't know where they're at. You don't know if they're in the United States. You don't know if they're in Turkey. You don't know if they're in China. You don't know if they're in fucking Dubai. You don't know if they're in Africa. You don't know where the hell you don't know where they are. That's the thing. So that's the bad part about it. The bad part about it is it's not for you. It's not custom. It's not your idea. You didn't come up with it. You like it's not your formula. It's not for you at all. Right? So that's the bad thing about it. Custom is when you saw a pattern like this, but you want your design on it. Listen, I want my design on it. I'm getting somebody to design it. I'm getting somebody to come up with all this. I want to pick my own colors. I want red right here. I want green right here. I want blue right here. I want this one to be I want my logos to be in Boston. I want this. That is custom, right? And when it's custom, you got to pay more for that. Paying more for that is, no, you can't buy 100 of these because it's custom. Now you got to buy 30,000. Now you got to buy 50,000 because it's custom. Now you are taking their time because they are making custom pieces for you. And the same people that do private label, they do custom. Okay, so in the beginning, Crayon Case was private label. In the first year, I came out with custom stuff. The first palette was the Watch My Smoke palette. That was private label, to be honest. I don't have that palette anymore at all. Probably one of my followers will have it, but I don't have it. And then I came out with the Box of Crowns palette. This is custom. And we actually changed this because Crayola came to us and it was like, hey, y'all using our colors. So basically Crayola own red and green together, and if you put crayons on it, then they could sue you because it's trademark, right? So we had to change the colors to green, to blue and purple. And this right here used to be green and yellow, but we had to change it, whatever. But anywho, so that's the benefits of private label and custom. Everybody can afford custom in the beginning, and that's understandable. That's very understandable. I don't know why people try to downgrade people that choose to do private label in the beginning, because I mean it's all the same supplier. It's all the same supplier. It's just that they made that palette and they pitching it to you. This is another palette the Crown Case had. This is a Raw Sauce palette. I came out with this palette the first year of the Crown Case. This is a custom palette that I came out with. I picked all these colors myself, and I came out with it. I discontinued this palette because I turned every product into a school supply product, and that palette didn't go with nothing, so I discontinued it. But yeah, same thing. People selling eyelashes. Y'all think that like they telling them what kind of eyelash they want? No, that's private label. That's private. Nobody's going to China, and I'm not gonna say nobody because some people are, but nobody's going to China and say, hey, I want this lash, this lash to be a little bit smaller, this lash to be a little bit longer, this lash to be. Nobody's doing it. It takes too much time. People are sending them books like this. Listen, I'm sorry. People are sending them books like this and saying, hey, pick which lash you want. We're going to pick which box you want. Then we're going to put it in the box and we're going to ship it to you. All this is private label. That's what this is. They just try to make it seem like it's a little bit deeper just because it's cosmetics. Or try to make it seem like it's even clothes. That's private label. Y'all ain't calling China and say, hey, I want these pants to be a little bit longer. They short. Like that's pants that everybody could buy, not just you. Anybody could buy it, not just you. It's not for you. It's not for you. Even if you put your logo tag in it, it's still not for you. Like you didn't get that customly made. So nothing is wrong with. Don't ever think something is wrong with private label. I don't give a fuck who says. Don't ever let nobody tell you something is wrong with private label. Nothing is wrong with private label in the beginning or the fucking end. If you want to use private label till you dead and gone, use it. It's still going to sell. Please understand that. I don't know why our black people is thinking private label is bad. Like they ain't got 50 different air fryers that come from the same fucking company. All that shit private label. They just looking at it different because it's cosmetics or it's shirts or it's this or it's that. All that shit is the same thing. All that shit come from China. Okay, so understand that. Next topic. How do you source end-of-the year manufacturing? Alibaba is a perfect way for you to find suppliers. People try to also make fun of Alibaba and make it seem like Alibaba is a place where you shouldn't shop for supplies. Yes, it is. These are motherfuckers who don't have a business mind, and these are people who don't even have a business. So don't even let people criticize what you're doing because they don't even have a business mind. Alibaba is where you can find anything. Okay, but you can find a man on Alibaba. You hear me? You can find anything on Alibaba. You go on Alibaba, you find all these suppliers, you test all their stuff. And I'm not talking testing it once they come in, you wear the makeup, you wear it for a little while, then you put it down. No, you gotta test this over months of time. Because you gotta find out, will this stuff break your skin out? You gotta find out, will this stuff darken your skin? You gotta find out, will this stuff, like, will the dye in the makeup cause your skin to discolor? Like, you gotta find out all that. So I'm not saying to just simply find out if it will irritate, but you gotta find out a lot. So you gotta really test this stuff. Like, you have to, and that's you sampling these products, right? So when you go on Alibaba, you search for whatever. If you're trying to sell straws, bitch, you go on Alibaba, you type in straws. When you type in straws, you're going to search all them suppliers. The same way y'all don't trust them suppliers don't trust us. Okay? The same way them suppliers we don't trust them, they don't trust us. They feel like them bitches wasting my time. Say we feel like they're going to steal from us. They feel like them bitches going to steal from me. They feel the same way about us as we feel about them. So don't think you going on there and the best way you could do it is you could do everything through Alibaba. Right? I've been working with Alibaba since 2015. Okay, so you get on there, you test their products, and the best way for you to trust it is you buy everything through Alibaba until y'all at a trusting space. Okay, y'all, when y'all get to a trusting space, then y'all move to WhatsApp. When y'all move to WhatsApp, then y'all become, y'all fine. Because when y'all pay through Alibaba get a cut. And the suppliers feel exactly about that. They don't like that. They feel like they really feel like they want all their money, right? But for now, for you to trust them, you have to do everything through Alibaba first. Like, send your money through Alibaba, talk to them, don't give them your phone number, don't give them your email, you can give me email, but they already have your email on Alibaba. Don't give them your personal emails. Don't give them no type. If you're afraid to talk to them, don't give them no type of way to personally contact you. Okay, only talk to them through Alibaba until you get to a personal place to where now you could trust them, and that's when y'all move to WhatsApp so y'all can stop using Alibaba. Okay, I've been having the same suppliers with the crown case since 2017. And I think with the crown case, I've never paid through Alibaba. I've always paid through WhatsApp, and I've been having the same ones, and I ain't never had no issues. Okay, but they the same way we don't trust them, they do not trust us. I'm telling you, they don't trust us. They scared us. They feel like we gonna steal from them. We gonna this, we gonna that. We wasting their time. We doing a whole lot. So that's how they feel. That's how they feel. Difference between Alibaba and AliExpress. AliExpress is more of a going shop versus buying wholesale. You could buy stuff wholesale on AliExpress, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's more of, if you want to buy something big on AliExpress, go get it. Like, if you want to buy a bike, go get it from AliExpress. If you want to buy a lawnmower, go get it from AliExpress because it's cheaper and you just gotta wait longer. But I don't. You could buy stuff wholesale, but I wouldn't do it. But that's the difference between Alibaba and AliExpress. And you can also sell on that too if you want to get on there and sell some stuff on that too. Yes, exactly. AliExpress wholesale is definitely like Wish. I agree. Would you say it's important to have a social media manager? It is. It is. It is because so me personally, I didn't have time to do my page, my Instagram page, and work. And be a mom and be a girlfriend, and I didn't have time for all of it, right? I think I ran my page, the crayon page, by myself for, when did I hire? I think I hired Ayana first, and I think I hired Ayana in 2018. So I think I ran it for a year first, I think. But anywho, I think it's important because when you kind of release a lot of jobs you're doing, it gives you more time to put it into something else. Right? It's very important for you to not do all these things by yourself. It's important because when you are doing all these things by yourself, you just running in place. You are literally running in place and you're not going anywhere. You're not going to go anywhere if you're trying to do everything yourself. When you do everything yourself, your mind cannot focus on something else because you are too worried about your Instagram. You're too worried about your Shopify. You're too worried about your money. You're too worried about your employee. You're too worried about so much stuff. Like, you have to have somebody you have to put somebody in lead of someone else, right? Of something else I'm going to say. So you have to do other things. Like, when I put somebody in charge of the Crown Case page, I was able to market more. I was able to do more things. I was just able to do more stuff for the Crown Case. I was able to network more. Like, I wasn't able to do all this and then still be able to do my bookings. I still be able to be at home. I still be able to, like, it's just you're not able to do all that at one time. You're not going to go anywhere in life. You're going to be stuck trying to be at work all day. Becoming an entrepreneur is you trying to cut the label for yourself. That's what becoming an entrepreneur is. Why do you think hairstylists start coming out with products? Hairstylists start coming out with products so they can come from behind a chair. That's why they come out with products, because the labor has to stop one day. Okay, the labor has to stop. I understand, you want to work a lot and you want to be hands-on and you want to be, all that's fine. All that sound good once you say it, when you're in front of thousands of people and you tell them your story. Yes, it sounds good, but you don't want to do that for years. Okay, you've done that enough. That's why you became an entrepreneur. Okay, so you've done that, and now it's time for you to hire somebody to do that for you so you can focus on something else. Okay, I would say do it for as long as you can. And then hire a social media manager, because I couldn't do it and do marketing and hire people and be at conferences I just couldn't do it all. So it's extremely important to hire a social media manager and then also when you hire a social media manager, you gotta hire somebody that have a different eye than you. You can't have I'm not doing this in business. You can't have that mindset. You can't have a stubbornness mindset in business. You just can't. You're not going to go nowhere. You have to network. You have to comment on stuff. You have to be active. You have to follow. Like, there's a lot of things you have to do. And when people are stubborn and when people are trying to be such the big boss, you're not going to get nowhere. And then you're afraid to talk to people. You're afraid to introduce yourself to people. You're afraid to network with people because you feel like they should be introducing themselves to you. That hold you back. Like, and you're gonna hire somebody that's not gonna be afraid to pitch the business to somebody else. So that's who you're hiring. You're hiring somebody who's gonna pitch your business to people that don't know nothing about your business. That's who you're hiring. You're hiring somebody to pitch your business to people that don't know nothing about you or your business. So that's the whole purpose. So that's why it's important for you not to run your own social media platforms, because you're gonna have a negative mind when it comes to certain people and certain things. So listen, pre-order, good question. Me personally, I will not do pre-order. Let me tell you why. Pre-order is very risky. Why? Because especially if you're waiting on product from China. This is why. When you allow people to pay for pre-order, people feel like you got their money in your hand. Okay? If you tell people, hey, today is March 1st. Y'all can pre-order and I'm going to ship out June 1st, right? People feel like you are holding their money in your hands and you ain't doing shit with it, but holding it, okay? They're going to call you, text you, slam, whatever. They're going to DM you, email you every month and say, hey, did it come in? I'm waiting on it. I did this and I did that, whatever. They don't give a fuck that you said it was June 1st. They do not care. They want to know where their money at. And then some people are going to feel like, well, I changed my mind. I don't even need that no more. I found something else. Just give my money back. Now you didn't waste the pre-order. Oh, wait. Well, you know what? I don't think I want that no more. You know what? I really need my money back. I got this going on. All that is a problem. And then what if the shipment coming late? What if something happened and then your stuff gets stuck in customs or your shit don't come on time and you wasn't at the place when it got shipped. Now you got to wait. You got to really think about what could happen with pre-orders. You have to think about it. I will always wait until it's in stock. I will not do pre-orders because black people do not understand when you say, bitch, is not going to get it until the 1st of June. People do not understand that. They will start doing all type of disputes, chargebacks. They will start doing all of that just because You told them June 1st, but they don't care. They don't hear that. They don't give a fuck about what you said. They just feel like you got money for them and they need that money right now, so they need it back. And they'll pay for it whenever it come back in stock. They don't care. So me personally, I wouldn't do pre-orders. I have never done pre-orders and I wouldn't do it. Because I know how my people is. Black folks don't play about you holding their money in their hand. So I wouldn't do it. But if you want to, now it's different if you saying a week pre-order. But people really be doing months pre-order. And that's so crazy to me. But I wouldn't do it. Yes, the LLC is extremely important. LLC is extremely important. Listen. Uncle Sam want his money. Okay? Understand that. Understand that Uncle Sam, I understand y'all think it's not real, but it's very real. Uncle Sam want his money. He wants to know, where did you get $20,000 from in 3 months? Where does it come from? You're a bartender and you ain't never made that much money in a whole year. So where did you get $20,000? Like, he don't know you do lashes on the side because you ain't got an LLC. But he still want to know where it come from. He want to know. He want to know, where does that $5,000 come from? And you got to pay them taxes, okay? So yes, a LLC is important. You need it, okay? Yes, it's extremely important. You need it. So boom, when it comes to sending products to celebrities, okay? So when you send a product to a celebrity, you have to understand, okay? You have to understand that when you are sending a product to a celebrity, you have to know if this celebrity even wants the product, okay? The celebrities that have stuff in there, like the ones that have P.O. boxes in their bio, they just be receiving shit because they just want free shit. That's very crazy to me, right? They just want the free shit, right? And they want the free shit for nothing. When I used to have a thing, I think I had in my highlights, I used to get it all, and then I go live and I show the stuff I receive on live, this, that, and all that, right? But you have to understand, you are taking a chance on sending them products, especially if they ain't asked for it. You just sending it to them because they shouldn't buy you, right? Now, if you DM them and you told them, hey, I want to send you a product to try. If you like it, holler back at me and let me know, right? Now, they don't holler back at you, and you keep texting, and they're not responding. Now you bothering them, right? Now you bothering them. At this point, you're bothering them. At this point, now you aggravate, right? Now they're going to block you. Now you feel played. Now you know what you're going to do? Now you're going to feel like, I didn't send them my stuff. I didn't waste their money. No, you didn't. Because you told them you wanted to send them something. And if they liked it, you wanted them to tell you. And you was going to go for it from them. But they never told you. You started bothering them and they blocked you. Okay? So then you started pulling the victim card. Right? You pulled the victim card. And now you're telling all your followers that you send somebody something, and because they big and they this and they that, now you feel played. Don't do that. That's your fault. Nobody told you to do that. Nobody told you to send them nothing you wanted to. You wanted to, they said yes. Okay? You wanted to, they said, why not? Why not? Okay, fine, right? Now when they DM you personally, that's different. Now that's different. That's different when they DM you personally. When someone is DMing you personally, they are asking you for something, right? Now they are asking you for something and you sent this to them. And usually when they ask you for something, they are telling you, hey, if you send me this, I'm going to promote it for you. They told it to you. They told you, hey, if you send me this, I'm going to promote this for you. That's a verbal contract. On a cool. That is a verbal contract. If you send this to me, I'm gonna promote it. I like this what you got. I'm loving it. Send it to me and I'm gonna promote it for you. Verbal contract. You send it to them. You've been sending it to them months ago. They ain't respond. Now they block you. Bitch, blast them. Cause bitch, you bother me. You can't bother me. I wasn't even nowhere on your radar. You wasn't nowhere on my radar. I didn't call you. I didn't text you. I didn't DM you. I wasn't even following you. You DM me because you like what I had, and you told me you was gonna promote it when I sent it to you. I sent it to you. You didn't even tell me you got it. You see what I'm saying? So stuff like that, that's different. So yeah, so you just gotta be a little, you gotta, cause these celebrities be tricky. Sometimes they just be wanting free shit. They just be wanting free shit. They be wanting free shit. They really just be wanting free shit. Me coming from people just sending me stuff, and when they send it to me and I don't like it, sometimes I don't got the heart to tell them I don't like it. I ain't gonna lie. I don't got the heart to tell them I don't like this. Because who am I to tell them that shit ugly? Who am I to tell them like that bitch, that shit stink? Who am I to tell them that shit taste nasty? Like, who am I to tell them that? You see what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't want to, because that sometimes that bothers them. That bothers them, that makes some people shut down. Like, I don't have the heart to ruin nobody did like that. So especially if you ask to send me something and I saw it look nice, I'm saying, hey, yeah, you can send it to me. So I don't have the heart for that. So I may not, respond, but I don't be blocking nobody. I've definitely blocked nobody. But you can keep bothering. I'm just gonna put you in general. So you can keep bothering me. I'm just not gonna say it. But I don't got the heart to tell nobody I don't like it. If I don't like it, I'm just not gonna respond. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I don't got the heart for that. I don't got the heart to block nobody who send me none either. I'm just personally not gonna respond. So I definitely want to change my marketing. So one thing about marketing, I'm super big on my marketing being a certain type of marketing. Like, I don't know, I never, even though I'm a real ghetto, loud, relatable, hood, bitch, right? So I'm a real person like that, but my business is not, right? I would never ever want my business to have no type of ghetto marketing at all. Like, I would never ever do any type of ghetto marketing when it comes to the crown case, ever in life. Any type of marketing campaign we did, it was no type of cursing, no type of ghetto, no type of nothing, right? None of that. So we will be doing commercials soon, and I'm waiting on the final portfolios of the rest of the treatments of it, because what up, Black? Because I strongly hate to see a black business be marketed as ghetto. I really do. I hate it because we already looked at like that. So I hate that we have to be seen in that light in business as well, So yeah, so when it comes to in business, I'm real strong about that.